Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Morgan here. First off, I want to say happy Saturday to everybody. Today's October the 20th. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Um, and this is Big Time Rush vlog number 2. And today's topic is basically going to be just about how much, or the lack of, respect that Big Time Rush gets. I am still not really sure why it is. I think that the guys don't get the respect and the acknowledgement that they deserve, especially for their music, because they are on Nickelodeon. And in saying this, I hate to say this because Nickelodeon is what launched them, and if it hadn't have been for Nickelodeon, then Big Time Rush would not be here. And I can't even imagine. I don't even know what my life would be like if I didn't have Big Time Rush in my life right now, because I've been a fan for like the last 2 years, and it's just like I can't even remember past then. So it's like I don't even know what I was doing before Big Time Rush came to be. But I think that I feel like Nickelodeon can seriously be a blessing and a curse at the same time. Because I think it is definitely a blessing because they're the reason why Big Time Rush was brought together in the first place. And that's wonderful, and I'm so glad that they did, because then I would have never known about them, and that would have been so sad. But it also can be a curse, because for some reason, people don't want to take their music career seriously. And they're probably just thinking, oh, these guys are just another one of those Disney, Nickelodeon stars who have TV shows that have nothing to do with music, which, by the way, Big Time Rush has everything to do with music. I mean, they're a band in the show. So it would make sense for them to be a band in real life, too. Which I think people don't even acknowledge that. Either they just don't even, it doesn't even register, or they just don't care enough to actually figure out, okay, what is this show about? Because a lot of times if you look at, like Disney stars, for instance, look at Selena Gomez, Wizards of Waverly Place didn't have anything to do with music, but she ended up having a separate music career. Demi Lovato, let's see what, she was on, she did Camp Rock, which was, that kind of, I guess, launched her own career, and Sunny with a Chance, of course, that didn't have anything to do with music, but she still went into her own music career. But now Demi's starting to stand on her own, and she's doing extremely well. I love her album, Unbroken. I cannot wait until she releases a new album. I know it's going to be great. But like I'm saying, those actresses and whoever, their TV shows didn't have anything to do with music. But Big Time Rush has everything to do with music. So it would make sense for them to be a band outside of the show too. And I really don't I think that's a misconception, and I think people don't understand that about Big Time Rush, is that their show is about music because they're a band in the show too. So I definitely think that Nickelodeon is a reason why people don't want to take them seriously. And I hate that because I'm a rusher, of course. And of course, all of us rushers and people who are aware of Big Time Rush, we know how hard they work and how much effort they put into it and how much they love their fans and how much they show that they love their fans. And I just don't think it's fair. I mean, think about looking over the year of 2012, this past year. I mean, it's October, it's already almost over. But looking at the year of 2012 and thinking about how busy the guys were this year is crazy. Like, thinking back to the beginning of the year, let's see, late 2011 into early 2012, the guys were vacationing, I guess you could say, before. And then it was like February and March, and then a little bit of April was the Better With You tour, which was their first headlining tour, which did amazing. It sold out, and that's what brought them to do the Big Time Summer Tour, which started in July and lasted through October 11th. So, and in between all of this, the guys are shooting third season of their TV show, plus doing all of this other stuff, appearances and interviews and all of that crazy stuff. So they have been extremely busy this year. So I'm pretty sure soon, I feel like I've seen somewhere, they're working on third album now, which super excited about. Can't wait to hear about it and can't wait to hear it and all that good stuff. So they're working on that, and they got signed for a fourth season of the show. So pretty soon, I'm sure they'll be starting to work on that. But just looking at how hard they have worked, and like, these guys did 2 headlining tours in 1 year. Not to mention, they were only like a couple of months in between each. So thinking about how much they've been away from home, like, it's kind of sad for me. Even though I know that this is their job and that they love it and they enjoy it, but I know that they get homesick and they miss their bed and they miss their family and they miss their friends, because I miss my bed even when I'm gone to like a friend's house or whenever I go on vacation and I come back home. I'm like, man, I really miss my bed. It feels good to be back home. And I know that they must go through that. And I know that that's hard for them. But I know, again, like I said, I know that they love what they do. And that makes me happy that they love it. And I can always tell that they love it. And I wish people would give them the chance, because they really are the 4 sweetest guys. I have met them before, so I know, they are so sweet. And all you have to do is watch a few interviews. What was really funny, I have to tell you guys a story really quick. One of my preacher that preaches at my church follows me on Twitter. And he stopped me and my sister at church one night after Bible class on Wednesday night, and he was like, so what's up with this Big Time Rush? And he's like, I see that you tweet about them a lot. I was like, oh yeah. And so started talking to him about it and everything, and we were talking and all that good stuff, and he asked me a little bit about their TV show and all that kind of stuff, and we told him about it, and then his wife comes up and she's like, oh yeah, how would you describe their music? And he's like, they're kind of a popish. I was like, oh my goodness. He must have taken the time to listen to a couple of their songs after he saw that I tweeted about them. And so he said, and they harmonize extremely well. And I just thought that was the coolest thing, that my preacher knows Big Time Rush, and that he knows that they are great guys. He said they seem like really great guys, which makes me think that he's watched a few interviews. And he says that they seem like really nice guys. I was like, they really are. They're great. They're so sweet and they're so talented. And they're adorable. Like, I don't understand how people cannot love them. And I guess for me, being a fan, that's just crazy for me. And I don't see how people don't love them. But the songs off Elevate could easily, especially the dance kind of party songs, could definitely play on the radio. And I blame radio stations some too, because I feel like they should play Big Time Rush a lot more than what they do. Like, I have seriously heard Windows Down on the radio once. And I missed half of the song because we were traveling, and because I had gotten out to go pee at a gas station or something. I had to go pee, and I got out, and they weren't even, and it was playing. And so when I got to the car, it was like halfway through the song, and I was really upset. But I've really only heard it once. And I do partially blame radio stations, because I feel like they should, play them a lot more than what they do, but they don't. So I'm hoping, I'm starting to think that it may take the guys after they get done with Nickelodeon for people to truly take them seriously. And I hate that it's like that, because it shouldn't be. And they shouldn't be, these committees who vote for who gets nominated for like an AMA or for VMAs or whatever it may be. They should seriously consider Big Time Rush. I just don't understand it. I don't see what the only difference really between One Direction and The Wanted and Big Time Rush is that Big Time Rush has a Nickelodeon TV show and The Wanted and One Direction don't. And I've been to a Big Time Rush concert. I've been to 2, and both times I have been blown away by how talented they are and how amazing they sound live, and how it's phenomenal, because these guys are singing and dancing, and they have trampolines and ramps. It is an amazing show. And I think if people would just give them the chance, they would see that they really are amazing guys who are talented, who, if you ask me, I may be a little biased, but I do think they are more talented than One Direction and The Wanted. I like The Wanted. I sing their songs all the time. One Direction gets stuck in my head sometimes too. But I think people are I'm getting worn out. and I'm getting really burnt out on them really fast. But yeah, so I'm hoping that in the future Big Time Rush gets more respect and people just give them the chance, you know, and just to see how hard they work and how much they love their fans and just give them the chance because they deserve it. They're great guys. They are so sweet. Regardless of whether or not they have a Nickelodeon TV show, I will always love them. And Rushers, who will always love them. And I think that they know that. And so I hope that they know that because we love them. And like Kendall says, you don't have to win an award to be good at something. But it definitely does help when you do. And that's just, that's me saying that. But I don't know. It makes me feel bad because I know it's frustrating for them because it's frustrating for us Rushers whenever we see that they're not getting the recognition and the support and all of that stuff that they deserve. And I hate that. But this video is kind of long. It's like 11 minutes. Sorry, I could rant about this all day, every day. But I just kind of had to give you guys an update and give you a little bit about my blog or vlog. Again, thanks everybody for watching. Sorry again, I took a little bit longer in between videos. I'm going to try to do better about it, but like I said, or I haven't said, but Big Time Rush is on my mind all the time. Basketball season just started. My first official week of practice was this past week, so I've been super busy, but I'm going to still try to keep up with this as much as possible. So this video is really long, but I love you guys. Hope you enjoy. Comment below on what you want me to talk about, your view about Big Time Rush and Nickelodeon and all that stuff. Let me know. And if you have any topics that you want me to talk about, I will definitely do that. So have a good Saturday, guys. Thanks again for watching. And tell your other Rusher friends and everybody else to watch and comment below. Thanks, guys. See ya.